Hey guys, this is Captain Carver here, and today I'm recommending another video. In today's video, we're going to be finally reviewing what I've been alluding to all January, Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World, Volume 1. Let's get right into it. If you watch this channel every my time, you know how much I've said that I loved Konosuba, and I love the manga is good, and I love the light novels, and I decided, why don't I finally start reviewing them? So that's what this video series is going to be. I'm going to be reviewing all 16 as of now. 17 will be coming out soon, maybe 2 months. All 16, soon to be 17 light novels. So, let's get right into it. So the book starts like any other isekai starts, with the main character dying. However, this one's great, because Kazuma dies in the worst way possible. Basically, the story is, he sees the truck, and he sees a girl in front of the truck. So, in his mind, he says, if I can push the girl out the way, I will save her life. A real Chad move, per se. However, his mind is idiotic, because it's not a truck, it's a tractor. And he breaks the girl's leg. Tractor never hits him either. He dies of shock, and then pees himself after death. His death is so comedic, his family doesn't even mourn his death. They just laugh, like, oh, look at our son, how he died. Even Aqua, goddess, laughs. And of course, and then Cosmo's like, hey, you can go back to Earth as a baby, go to heaven. Heaven sucks, by the way. I'm quoting Aqua, of course. Do not religious hunt me, please. Anyway, Aqua says heaven sucks, by the way. So you can't go to this world where you can be an adventurer like your RPGs. And he's like, okay, cool. And so he's like, now pick one of these magical little abilities. See this ability right here? It gives you 1,000 lives, so you can never die. And of course she's making fun of him the whole time. So Cosmo says, fine, let's go, me and you, right now. Let's go to this world. We're gonna go and we're gonna kill the Demon King. Aqua, of course, being Aqua, cries. Cause I feel like that's her most positive character trait, you know? Aqua crying. So they go to the world, and honestly, at this point in the book, it is really good. They have really good character interactions. I feel like Aqua and Kazuma will always roll off of each other really, really well, and I love that about Konosuba. The characters roll off each other brilliantly, and they have brilliant character actions, which is the strong point of Volume 1. Of course, other volumes, of course, Volume 12, I'm looking at my stack of volumes right here. Volume 12, of course, has some of the best. Volume 15 makes me cry. They have brilliant character actions. But back to Volume 1. Go to the city. Funny moments ensue, like Aqua having to beg an heiress priest for money, even though that's a goddess below her. Or Aqua getting eaten by toads. And I think the funniest part was Aqua's like, okay, I'm going to go kill this toad because his buddy ate me. Boom! And then she's like, you know, look it up close, Toad's pretty good. And then Toad eats her, like, and then of course Cosmo saves her. Basically, it's verbatim what happens in the anime. I feel like Volume 1 of Konosuba, the light novel, of course, is really, really well represented in the anime. So then Kazuma and Aqua, because they can't do crap on their own because they're so utterly pathetic. Dude, I feel bad. Because they're so utterly pathetic, Aqua's like, don't worry, I'm going to get his teammates. I'm going to put a poster on the guild hall saying, hey, join the team. Her poster is, unless you're a uber high class warrior, just ignore it. And of course, it says something with them meeting Megumin. Now, Megumin, her story in Volume 1 is that she wanted to join because she has not eaten in days. Now, I think in Volume 9 or Volume 11, we will learn that that is not true, and that she actually joined for a different reason. But that is a story for a different day. We're not talking about that. We're talking about something else. So, Megumin joins the party. They go hunt down some toads. Megumin and Cosmo get eaten. No, not Cosmo. Megumin and Aqua get eaten. And then when Cosmo's trying to shake off Megumin, of course, embarrasses him, like, oh, I'll do any erotic acts that you want, Mr. Cosmo-san, even the ones with the frogs. Like, okay, shut up. Okay, you're in the party. Which is how she gets in. And, of course, Megumin appears like, that's why I really like Megumin. She's probably my second favorite character outside of this man right here. Cosmo is a goat. He's a goat. And then, of course, they meet Darkness. Darkness, of course, is the Crusader. And we get thing about Cosmo stealing Chris's panties. And if you don't know who Chris is, we'll talk about that in Volume 8, because that's a really good volume as well. And Darkness joins the party. They didn't get the cabbage hunt. Well, actually, the cabbage hunt was not shown in the light novel. It's actually shown in the anime. So I guess that's where the anime kind of improved on the light novel. However, light novel's still been great. However, there has been a lot of filler instances of sorts, I guess. Such as Cosmo and Aqua and Darkness and Megumin all going to the graveyard. While this does take place, it just feels like filler to me, which is probably one of the biggest cons of the book. It's just a lot of filler. Now, all of it makes sense in the end, of course, so it is all canon, but it still feels like filler. Like Aqua and Kazuma going to the castle every day. It makes sense to get the Dolahan filler. Now I guess that's just me being dumb, but I guess that's one of my main gripes with Volume 1. You know, I still highly enjoy Volume 1. It's a really good book. I think all the Konosuba books are the best one. And Volume 1 is actually on the lower end of Konosuba, and I'm praising it this hard. But while there's filler, we meet characters such as Wiz, the Lich, who is an amazing person, and has the saddest moment in Konosuba, Volume 15. Bro, I cried. Wiz made me so sad. And of course, you get Megumin and Kazuma going to blow up the castle every day, you know, slowly building their relationship that is eventually going to develop in books 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, and 16, which are like, I'm just naming the books that mainly like develop their relationship, and 14. Of course, 14 is huge. Probably not as huge as 16. 16 might have their biggest moment. But I don't want to spoil everything. They fight Builder, and it's honestly a good fight. I feel like everything described quite well with the Dolahan able to cut down the Adventures of one swing, or how Darkness was able to somehow withstand all his attacks. And while the anime shows how Darkness can be so clumsy, the light novel made it look like it's not that big of a deal, as Darkness was only mere centimeters off of him when he was standing still. Now I might be thinking, what, that's so bad? Well, the anime made it look like she was thousands of feet off. Not thousands, of course. You get what I'm saying. And of course, the anime also, in the manga, no, not the manga, the light novel. The light novel, of course, also introduced many things, such as Megumin stuff for explosions, saying, I only love explosions. I do not want to learn any other spell. The explosions only spell for me. Which, I mean, it's true. It befits her character, and I think it's the best part about her character. Aqua, of course, cries whenever her ability as a priest being caught in question. Say, Kazuma said, hey, Aqua, show me some healing magic. And she's like, no, it's my only reason for existence. I won't be useful anymore. Please, Kazuma. And Darkness like, oh, a dawn. He put me on the earth, and the only way to get the curse off is to be his erotic plaything. And he takes it off. Oh, I don't want to go. Kazuma, what should I do? I don't know. But yeah, I guess one more problem about Volume 1 is that all the characters, they kind of feel like cutouts, I guess. I feel like they really lean into the roles of what they've been defined as too much. Say, Aqua, she is far too much a crybaby. Cosmo's far too much done with everybody. Darkness is too far into her machismo, although it does greatly tone down as the series goes on. And Megumin, I guess, isn't that far into her explosions, outside of secretly going to Aqua to blow up the castle, even being told not to. But yeah, the book ends with them defeating the Dolahan, them getting their rewards, and then Aqua and Cosmo being in debt by like 40 million? Which, like, later on in the book, you'll find out that Darkness could just gone. But I guess the Dustine house is actually pretty poor. That's more Volume 7, which, that might be my favorite volume. But yeah, I guess that's what happens in Volume 1. I've kind of rambled a lot, but to make it short, the character interactions are great in Volume 1. I really enjoy everybody's character to the fullest. My favorite characters, top 2, are Kazuma and Megumin. Although Megumin does not have too much to shine in Volume 1, so I'd say in Volume 1, Aqua is probably more funny than Megumin. I'd probably say it. But as time progresses, Megumin does become my second favorite character. Of course, Kazuma, he's the relatable protagonist. But he's a great protagonist, and I might want to get into this now, or make probably another video that I'll release tomorrow while I'm trying to reread Volume 2. That is another thing. All of these reviews will be off rereads of the volumes, because I would like to either read things or watch things 2 times at minimum to try to get a good feel of it. And so this is my second reading of Konosuba Volume 1. Part of why it took so long to come out with some videos. But yeah, character interactions are great. The art in this book is great. Let me just pull up some random page. I have a lot of bookmarked pages because of just how funny the novel could be. Like, I feel like when Aqua got captured, when Aqua sat in the cage and was all afraid to come out, I feel like, yeah, that's great art. It's good art. I feel like the cover art's phenomenal, and later on the cover art stays just as good. Volume 9 might be my favorite volume. Cover art's brilliant. Sorry, I gotta go grab all my books. Overall, I'd probably give the book a solid 7.5 out of 10. Now, while that may seem low, that means I love it. I loved the book. I thought it was very funny. However, some scenes I felt like were just there for no reason. And there wasn't too much character development. Now, of course, these are all the characters getting introduced, but I would still want more. However, this problem is most definitely fixed in later volumes, specifically volumes such as 13, 14, 11, 10 is brilliant in this. Like, character development off the charts, and 10 with iron. Yeah, 7.5 out of 10. It is most likely one of the lower Konosuba novels. I'm not going to say it's the worst, but even the worst Konosuba novel, I still enjoy. And once I finish all the Konosuba novels, we're going to rate them. Anyway, yeah. What do you guys think of today's video? I know it was kind of silly, and I was rambling on, making stupid noises, but I love Konosuba. I feel like it's one of my more favorite franchises as of now. Of course, Dragon Ball so tops it, but still, I love it. It's 7.5 out of 10. It's a brilliant way to start off the series. And tell me what y'all think down below. Do y'all like Konosuba, or do y'all hate it? Anyway, maybe I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace!